Well, good morning and thank you. You know, I'm very, very honored to present this award to Representative Stephen Roberts for a number of reasons, mainly because I'm just so impressed with him. And I think everyone that has met him or has gotten to know him has been equally as impressed with him. I read a statement about him that said, public service is not what Stephen Roberts does, it's who he is. And I says, okay, well, let me see. I knew about his work with the after school, and I'm going to talk about that. But in addition to being a state representative, he's also a candidate, as you can see, for state senate. We wish him well in that. But there were some things that I did not know about him. I did not know that he is also a commissioned officer in the Missouri Air National Guard. And that was a very recent accomplishment. And he has advocated for veterans and their families being able to go back to college. So he's been a public service and supporting families in that as well. I also knew that it was the events of Ferguson that led him to leave his corporate position and pursue a career as a policymaker, and that is when he became active involved in the state, in the state representative. So for us, one of the things that I was so impressed with was that when we were scheduled to go meet with him, he was actually there. That was the first thing. But not only was he there, he talked with us, but then he learned so much about the Missouri After School Network, but he also wanted to know about any after school programs that were in his district. And so we were able to share that information with him. He walked us out to his aide who got our contact information. And by the time before the evening was over, I had an email with some available dates that he could come out and do a site visit. And within a few weeks, Representative Roberts was at Bryan Hill, and he did not show up in a suit and tie. He showed up in jeans and tennis shoes. He showed up and he played and he made slime with the kids, and then he went into the gym and played basketball with them. And he has maintained that relationship with Bryan Hill. He's been out several times. As a matter of fact, the staff actually have his cell number. So, they exchange photos and just information. So he has always wanted to know what was going on with Bryan Hill, and which is one of our programs. He's also been active with Gateman Middle, which is also in his district. But he has reached out and maintained that relationship, like I said, up until COVID hit. But so the fact that he has so many things going on, but he made time and consistently made time to be involved consistently with our after school program is why I wanted to nominate him as an after school champion. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to be with us because he is traveling, but he has prepared an acceptance video for us.
Hi everyone. I'm so sorry I couldn't join you today. If it's past 11:30 in the morning, I'm actually on a plane right now headed back home to St. Louis. I want to take this time to express my gratitude to the Missouri After School Network for recognizing me as a 2020 After School Champion. Growing up in St. Louis, both of my parents had to work full-time, and all throughout elementary school I was part of an after-school program until my parents were able to pick me up from work. And I have some great memories and friends that I still keep in touch with to this day from my experience. For nearly 2 decades, the Missouri After School Network has partnered with the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, as well as the Mott Foundation, to provide a support system for Missouri children through various after-school programs. Programs like the ones at Bryan Hill and Yateman Middle School that I've had the privilege of visiting and participating in. I also want to thank Ms. Deborah Taylor, who was so kind to nominate me for this award. It's encouraging to know that research has shown kids who participate in after-school programs are less likely to get into trouble, achieve better grades, and develop a greater interest in their education. Furthermore, kids in after-school programs are also more likely to pursue college degrees and become hardworking, successful adults. As a resident of St. Louis, I know all too well the effects on underserved communities when such vital opportunities just aren't available to them. That's why I will always fight for after-school programs for all Missouri children, regardless of the school they attend or the income bracket which their families fall into. When we invest in our kids, our returns are so much greater. I could not be more honored to receive this recognition, and I could not be more proud of the Missouri After School Network. I stand in solidarity with their vision that all school-age children and youth in Missouri have access to high-quality, sustainable after-school programs. Again, thank you so much for this generous award, and I hope you all will stay safe during these strange and challenging times. Keep up the good work, and feel free to reach out whenever I can be a resource. Take care.